Hey everyone, hey YouTube. Just a quick update on the progress here. I know everything is a mess, but I've managed to get a couple of circles cut, a few circles cut out of these baffles. So, come out quite nicely. I love, this is an old Firestorm Black & Decker, but I love that jigsaw. So I've got these cut out. I got a little bit of a problem. You can see this gap right here. I actually had to pull this box, put some weight on it to close it back up to 90 degrees because it was open to probably 95, 100 or so with the glue and the screws in it. So I had to set it up against the edge of the steps and put some weight on it to get it to straighten back out. Wound up with a little gap there, but I'm not too concerned about it. I am going to use a little bit of fiberglass resin in certain spaces, certain parts, just to make sure everything's nice and tight and sealed up. So haven't worked on the box in a couple of days. It's been since Sunday since I did anything. So this is where I'm at for now. I got to take a break in just a little bit. When I get back to it, I will start to put these baffles in. I'm actually going to go ahead and put them in, glue them, screw them, make sure they're all good and straight. That way I can get the front of this box put together. And it probably won't be until Saturday that I get the subs over here so that I can mount them and get the top put on. And I got a little bit of fiberglass work to do. You see this angle right here. And the reason why this is here is when the box sits in the bed of the truck, on a Chevy Silverado, if you come up 13.25 inches, you hit a piece of sheet metal that angles back like this. So I'm just kind of sloping that a little bit to make sure that the front of my box is going to seal all the way up against the cutout for the blow-through. The original installer of this blow-through, what he did was he cut a 53 or so inch wide hole that's about 10 inches tall, and just kind of jammed a sealed box right up to it. Well, the problem is that all the way around the edges, you could reach your hand into the bed of the truck from the cab, and you could actually touch the bed liner and everything all the way around the box. So it wasn't sealed up. It's really crappy design, and that's really the reason why we're doing all this to begin with. But I've got to work with what I've got. So since the hole cut out is bigger than my box is, I've got a front, the very front of my loading wall that's going to go right here is actually going to stick out about 3 inches or so. It's going to be a total of 54 inches wide, so that whenever I press it into the front of the cab, of the bed rather, it'll press all the way up against the accordion boot and seal it up nice and tight, and that way we won't get any leaking into the bed. So anyway, that's the update. Still working on it. I'll shoot another video before too long. Later.